And hello everyone. It is November the 9th, 2025. And as you can see, it is snowing. So let's walk. I just finished up a live stream. I stopped for some food. And what else are we gonna do if not walk and try to snipe someone else? The first subject is Johnny strides. So we are currently on college, but I'm gonna go down Beverly towards OCAD. As I saw from the thumbnail, Johnny is literally right behind OCAD. But that's just a thumbnail. We're gonna have to wait and see where he actually is. It is pretty windy today, which makes it even colder than it actually is. So the feeling is about -7. The real temperature is about -1 to -2. And it is quite enough, as you can see, to make the snow stick to the ground. My live stream today actually performed very well. I enjoyed the walk, and a lot of people enjoyed it along with me. And of course, I'm glad that I could bring this weather to people that cannot or don't want to go outside in this weather, understandably. And here we are again, bringing it to you through the screen in full 4K quality. So just sit back, relax, and enjoy this very, very early wintry walk with a snipe or two if we're lucky. Looks like Streisman is on the move, so we are on the move as well. This will be a very quick snipe for him. And then I'm hoping that T-Shad's Terra doesn't end too quickly. I enjoyed some Dear Saigon on college as I was rushing to get warmed up and get my phone dried out and all my tech. But unfortunately, it didn't help any with getting my charging port dry on the iPhone. So I was not able to keep the live stream going. And so here we are. Where is Johnny going? he might be going in the opposite direction towards St. George. Maybe. Either way, we're still a bit too far. The ground is very slippery, in case you're wondering, so I can't necessarily run, but I'm just kind of speed walking it. It is quite cold, and so the snow is no longer so much melting as it is slushing up on the ground and making everything just absolutely terrible for walking and driving. Here we go. We are crossing Dundas. And Johnny is headed south to Queen. So he's walking away from us, but at least he's not going super east. Or it could be worse if he went north and passed me. I am at the disadvantage here completely, as I started about 1 to 2 blocks away and Johnny walks pretty fast, just as fast as me, so for me to catch up I have to walk faster than usual, and that's what we're doing here. Johnny just reached Queen Street. And we have to see where he goes. Does he go west, east, or south? Looks like he might be continuing south. Which is not as bad as if he went east, but of course west would be much better for me to catch up, since we would just run into each other. So we're still walking south on Beverly. This is Beverly, and I am also almost at Queen Street. We're of course a little behind. We're gonna do a little duck run. Feet in a triangle position. so that I don't slip. A little waddly run of sorts. And Johnny's crossing to the west side. Or not. He is headed south to Richmond. Exactly where I was before. We're gonna run. Do the waddling run. As we must to catch up.
Oh my god, it doesn't see it.
All right. We're now on John Street. It is slippery indeed. There we go. My stream was a little bit behind, so he's actually way farther ahead. Way further ahead. I think I might see him at the next intersection. I think that's him. Yep. So my stream was falling behind, hence I wasn't, go ahead. Hence I didn't know he was further ahead. And I should have speed walked a little more. Well, that's okay. And he turned.
Yes.
Of course he did. There he is. I see him now. There he is. Across the street. We have caught a streamer. Well, not yet. But once we cross the street, we will. He panned the camera at me too. So, we have time. Cool. We're just gonna stand here until he comes up. Come on. He's got to see the Santa hat.
That looks like a pocket too.
It is a pocket too.
Do you check the lens often for snow?
Hmm?
Do you check the lens of the camera often for snow?
No.
Oh, I find it like, if you get like a snowflake that sticks to it, it can kind of screw things up.
Oh.
I always give it a wipe every
Ah.
once in a while.
Well, it doesn't look too bad right now.
So you're moderating and making.
I'm just using the superior phone to track.
I don't know about that. Should have snapped it.
Well, I switched and I don't have any regrets.
I always give it a wipe every once in a while. Oh, as I was saying, yeah, it sucks about Jeff. He had that accident in Thailand, and it was after any sunlight for it. Those credit cards you buy when you need, and we have 10 cents to go for travel medicine. I think it's too easy to go to these otherwise. Either way, you don't have to rip it.
And looks like T-shots ended, so that's it for snipes. She was.
I haven't. I woke up this morning, I made a video, I went home, I uploaded it for this morning, and then I just chilled and cleaned up because I was not paying attention to what anyone was doing. But it seems the later in the day, the better the snow got.
Yep.
But yeah, that happened with Jeff, and then last week he was driving on the 401 with his whiskey car, and it was smoking in the flames. So if you want to learn more about that and possibly help us out, I made a community post on RT. Let's do that. So this is Adelaide. Because we're going to be walking between a lot of tall towers pretty soon, and it's a bit of a heat island effect downtown. There's not going to be a lot of snow accumulating. And it's just trying to turn off about it.
There's a look north on Simcoe. And there's a look south on Simcoe. You can see the smokestack, and there's TD Terrace. I'm certainly moderating right now, 100%.
Well, it was a pretty light snowfall, but now it's a bit heavier. Not sure how much good this umbrella is doing. This is just watch the stupid drivers. I've seen a number of cars, like that knucklehead over there, wipe the snow off the roof of the car. You are a certified axle if you go out carrying all the pull off your car, especially in below zero weather like this. It can freeze, and large chunks of ice can fly off your vehicle. Especially when you get up to speed. You can land on the windshield, drive with your head.
Yes.
Also, you know, maybe ride the right direction in the bike lanes. It's not like there's another street parallel to this where you can do just that.
You're not going to see if the snow hits the other vehicle if your own rear window is snowed in.
Yeah, simply defrosting your windows is not enough. You need to take the snow brush And the scraper. Right through your vehicle is nice and clear. But most of what I've seen today is pretty good. Like some drivers, maybe in
There's University
maybe that's
and Adelaide, which we are walking on.
A lot of people saw this weather. They're just probably like, screw it. Did you find today not many people around?
What do you mean?
Like pedestrian wise, it seems a little bit lighter than
Oh yeah,
Sunday.
I did mention that there was not a lot of those e-bikes.
Well, I'm sure a lot of those delivery guys looked out the window and said, hell no. Johnny, do you host group walks? Not really. I've had people reach out to me and ask me to be like their tour guide when they visit off-road heavy groups. I had a company sign me up to do just that in Toronto. It was for, well, I won't say who it was for, but I ultimately decided not to sign the contract. It would have roped me into hosting large groups of people and walking around the street.
That's always fun.
I mean, it would have paid very well. But that sounds like a job. Yes, good thunder. I am 45 minutes deep. Not sure if if you are ordering food today, it's a nice idea to sip a few bucks extra. A lot of these guys are just trying to make a living out in this misery, riding around. Life, video of food. What these people do is be a little grateful for it. Okay. So I guess we're gonna go check out Nathan's Little Square. See what things are like. Up there where the square is at. Okay, guys, we don't have that much snow over in Windsor. Someone was saying Mississauga has like 12 centimeters. We only have like 2. Not sure how much good this umbrella is doing. I'm going to try to go without the umbrella for a little bit. Were you using an umbrella?
No,
No?
no, my gimbal was absolutely soaked when I went in to get food and all the ice started melting. I was like, oh shit, there goes the gimbal.
And I go through
because the snow, it fell right in the morning, and then it melted on the gimbal and the phone, and then it got even colder, and then it froze into ice, and then it melted once I went into the restaurant. So
I think I can get away with no umbrella for a little bit. Yeah, a super came in. Alex Grimshaw, 3 pounds roughly 2 minutes ago. Kinda. Not so much. So much. I put my umbrella like that. Like this. It also helps that the snow just got a lot lighter. That's a good thing to stay at home. Mark Thomas is high from Young and Eglinton. I'll be back to Young and Eglinton whenever this is done. Jeff Kennedy. Oh, I'm wearing my Jeff Kennedy. Thank you so much for Jeff Kennedy. I'm wearing my grassroots boots. Got these last year as a gift from my mom for Christmas, I believe. I've done all 0 drop. Mostly barefoot, except for my ultras. My toe box shoes, and now I've got the boots to match. They're waterproof, they're insanely comfortable, and they're pretty warm too. I clean them up with merino wool socks. Let's borrow shade for the poppy. I think last year Vasily gave me a poppy.
Yeah, mine's at home right now. Last year I did. You were in my area last year.
I remember I lost my poppy, and this guy reaches into his pocket and goes, "Here you go."
Uh-huh. That time when it was raining super hard. And it was not snowing. Up, up, and up.
snowing away. No, it's supposed to wrap up. I think it's going to snow lightly until about 7 p.m. The forecast said. Last night before bed I checked the forecast and it said it might start around 8 or 9 a.m. So I canceled my morning video. If it was snowing, I'll just go and make a video instead. Henry Higgins says hello from Ireland. Shout out to David, big pleasures, thank you. Oh, that sounds cool, Just Speak.
No ice yet. No ice on the rink.
Switched from the ChatGPT Plus to Google Gemini, their pro subscription. Haven't been using it to enhance photos or anything like that, don't worry. Helen Collins, happy birthday to you the other day. I'll be joining the 40 rank on Wednesday. Buy something to keep yourself warm, be safe. Happy birthday to you in advance, Helen, and thank you so much for the super chat. Cheers to you. Welcome to the Cordis Club, the best damn club there is. So firmly middle age, you can't deny it anymore. She says, I look like I stopped aging a couple of years ago, thanks. When I was living in Korea in my 30s, I thought I was like 22, 23. That's too fun. Yeah, you know where I was. Open the skating rink. Do you know when the skating rink's opening?
Well, usually they open before we get snow. I think it's like either the second or last week in November, usually.
Yeah, because last year it didn't snow until November 28th, and they usually hold their big lights festival at MEMo DT.
Yeah. When is Nathan Phillips skating rink opening?
You're asking Google? You mean Jasmine NYC?
Okay, well that helps a lot.
When is the skating rink at Nathan Phillips Square in Toronto opening this year?
That's like literally the exact same thing it just told me.
Yeah, that's a pretty generalized answer. I guess there's no published date. So the city hasn't posted it yet.
It has, probably.
I'm surprised Muskoka avoided the snow. Yeah, you can leave that area. Muskoka, Huntsville, Aurelia, Barrie. Usually get a lot more snow. Hey, there's a cop car with its lights on up ahead. I wonder if that's a traffic stop or if there's something. Yeah, it looks like a traffic stop. Smart idea. Pull your wipers on. I always started doing that because other people